So the great thing about science is it's enabled us to learn far more about the universe than we ever would have known just by guessing. My name is Augustine. I'm the chair of the chemistry department, and I mostly teach general chemistry and also teach a nanoscience course. So High Point University has a great emphasis on undergraduate research. We have very much hands-on attention. If you are an undergrad here, you're the top of the heap and you get the most attention. So you get to work one-on-one, two-on-one, three-on-one with a professor and a couple of other undergraduate students, and you get to work in the labs with them. You get to go to conferences. You get to go to present your work once you've been working in the lab for a while. And then as you mature as a scientist, you begin designing your own experiments, and you can have a conversation with your professor and say, hey, what if we try this? Have you ever done this? And as you gain more experience reading the literature, talking to other students, talking to professors, you then transition from being a student to being a scientist.
Hello, my name is Mikaela Seemann. I am a sophomore biochemistry major at High Point University. I studied antibiotic resistance in Staph aureus and mycobacterium. I think I like chemistry because it challenges you. You have to, you can't just go through the motions. You're learning more about why things are the way they are, like the science, the chemical reasons behind the way everything works, but also the labs are really interactive and fun to learn, like how to run a column like we were doing before in the lab, or things like that.
Being at an undergrad level even, I was approached by one of the professors and they even asked me, hey, would you like a job? And I was like, yeah. So basically for a year and a half, I was able to work with Sheena Valenti, who was the lab manager here at High Point University at the time. And I got to learn everything about the inner workings of a lab, how to set up, how to tear things down, how to set up for other people, how to clean properly. Everything about lab management in and of itself, how the safety stuff works, and that is a great amount of lab experience, just being able to just work and actually learn about how the chemistry institution will probably work.
The students in my lab are very much hands-on. They are the ones who are performing the reactions, they are analyzing them, they are doing purifications, and they are a critical part of moving our research projects forward.
I'm currently studying a human protein called tadasep1 and its role in HIV-1 RNA stability and export. So basically it gets hijacked by the HIV virus, and we're trying to study what role it has in that replication cycle, and it's really cool. I like doing it a lot. It's definitely an amazing opportunity.
The science department was the reason I chose High Point over other schools I was looking at, because the staff, they were so welcoming, and even though I remember I was just a senior looking at prospective schools, they were so willing to let me sit in on their classes and talk to me and talk about the department, and so I felt like I had a lot of opportunities here, and I felt really welcome here.
I think the close relationships that we form with our majors, so our majors start off in a chemistry class with each other, and that pace forces them to really develop a good foundation for chemistry in that first year. And then as they move on into the upper level chemistries, we continue keeping that cohort together so that they come to know each other quite well by the time that they're graduating, and we know them really well. So I think a lot of the time the atmosphere here in the chemistry department is one of a lot of friends rather than a simple mentor-mentee type dynamic. And it's great to form those relationships, and we hope to continue them well into our students' lives.